I am so excited. I didn't even know that it wasn't recording. So welcome to our episode, and today this is basically like the second video or podcast that we are doing that is officially like we're doing it. We're really doing it. And so today we're gonna talk about how to live happy life, healthy, faith-filled, and of course balanced life. So I am your host. Yes, Jenny Joy Ramna, and today we're talking about something we all need. Like I said, balance. Have you ever felt like you're spinning too many plates? Maybe from work, from side hustle to jobs to family to kids, you name it, right? So it's really hard to keep up with daily chores and feels like it's too much. Don't worry because you're not alone. Yeah, we can relate to that. But today we're going to learn some simple ways to feel balanced, peaceful, and even, when it's busy, we got it. We got it under control. So, what is balance? Balance is like riding a bike. If you lean too far on the one side, you'll fall. But when we stay steady and keep the momentum going, and when we go forward, life is the same. Balance means making time for things that matters. And I always tell you guys about the five factors that is important to you and I. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, sleep, exercise, and of course our spending time with quality time with family, friends, and most especially to staying close to God. So, well, number one key point that I wanted to emphasize is faith as our anchor. Let's start with the most important thing because that is really like, it floats the boat or it's like that it anchors the boat. And even when the waves of life gets rough, let's keep, life steady, you know. And I always have like a positive short statement that I always keep in mind, that I always tell myself I trust God to guide me and keep me steady. And that is like, if you can integrate that in your day or in your prayer, just thank Him, for this day, and ask to help you to stay balanced, stay focused on whatever you're doing. And then when we trust God, we don't have to feel like we're doing everything alone, even though if it's very busy and tedious. And the next one is taking care of yourself. It helps us to stay stronger, happier, and living a quality life. The food we eat, our body needing nourish, needing that clean, good water and good enough sleep. Think of a body like a car. We don't run well without the right fuel. hmm And if we don't sleep enough, what happened to our mood? No good, right? So it's okay to feel sad, mad, or tired sometimes, but when we talk to someone that you trust about your feelings, like your partner, your husband, your parent, your teacher, your friend, it's really easing that pressure. And there's also another, because words are powerful, we can have a positive affirmation like, I am doing my best, and that's enough. Sometimes, not sometimes, I usually have a sticky note and I draw or just write something like a quick journal to help me understand, like just to release what is in my mind and or what's in my body, pretty much. And man, life is so busy. It's just so busy, but it's important to focus on what really matters. Ask yourself, am I spending time with the people I love? Am I doing the things that brings me joy? Think about it. So a shift of the mind, if you lose that focus, you can say these things like, I choose to spend time on what matters most. Yeah, that shift the mindset. And then myself here, I use timers. timers helps me, especially when I have list of things that I need to be doing. I usually do either 20 minutes, like timers, and that helps me like to keep going, or even just 10 minutes, shorten the time, cram it, and that also helps. And don't forget to also relax. Relax, take time to play, take time to go for a walk, or maybe, like smell roses, or maybe drink some coffee, right? So, yeah, that helps. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of courage to really take that small step, one step at a time. And balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It's about small steps, little steps at a time until we get the routine going and it becomes a habit and then it becomes a lifestyle. So, you can also say, I can make small things to feel more balanced. By just saying that, it helps so much. And tonight, write down some small things that you'll do for tomorrow and feel more relaxed or less stressed because you have it already planned out. Maybe, it's going to bed a little earlier, or maybe saying a prayer before breakfast. Those little things adds up. And finally, remember to keep hope alive. Hope is believing that tomorrow can be better than today. With God's help, I can handle anything. That's another mindset training that we can do. Maybe when we feel stress, we can take a deep breath and say, God is with me and I'll be okay. And notice the changes and or the process for those tips, practical tips, small tips that we don't really think about it, but it helps so much. So staying balanced isn't about doing everything all at once. We tend to do that. It's about trusting the process, trusting God in every step you take, and also taking care of ourselves. Making time for what really matters. And we need to keep in mind that faith keeps us grounded, and then small steps can make big changes, and hope gives us strength. So this week, I know we're already Tuesday, but I challenge you to pick one thing to help you feel more balanced. Maybe it's praying every morning, drinking more water, or maybe spending time with God. And then write down some journal, the thoughts. And also, it would help you as well, especially when you are trying to get your routine going. So thank you very much for listening. It's a short and sweet, but I wanted to just give you that nugget, your momentum going. And yeah, and if you have questions and if this episode helped you so much, share it. And if this episode bless you, comment, say something positive about it. Because you and I can really help one another, grow each other. So thank you for listening. And this is your host again, Jenny Joy Ramnath. And yeah, we have more to talk about. So stay tuned and don't forget to smile.